Welcome back to part 6 of the Talos Principle 2 blind playthrough. I am calling this one Exploring the Lost Marshes, North 3 on the Twitch side. So it's been a little bit, been about almost, 5 days or so since I last went live and recorded a video. But part 5 went really well, if I recall. I think it was part 4 that kind of had me stumped a little bit. New technology. It's bound to happen. But yeah, this is North 3, so already did East 1, 2, and 3, North 1 and 2. Well, okay, North 1, 2, and 3. I think after I beat North 1, 2, and 3, I guess all I have to really say is North 3, so that's what I'm doing today. I want to go back and maybe try to gather the stars that I've missed before I move on to however the story gets me there, to either south or west. I'm not sure. We'll find out in due time. But there was also an update on Talos 2. A lot of things that I read through the patch log or the change log. And yeah, I guess let's jump into part 6 and see if I notice any new stuff. I already noticed photo mode when I was getting the name of this place. But yeah, let's play part 6. How's it going there? Long time no see. Here we are, 16 hours and 19 minutes into this playthrough. We're rocking a lot of 42%. Haven't really got caught up with the stars. Like I said, probably finish North 3, and then the next episode do some midway through, I don't know if you call it midway, but partially through the playthrough star catch up. See how that goes. Anyway, let's jump in. Hey, baby. How's it going there? How does it look and sound? Feels good. I also noticed in the changelog that you can run backwards now while looking at your character. It's something I noticed in earlier episodes that I was like, huh, can't run this way. That's weird. I also think you could change the orientation of how you look. Potentially. Is it under gameplay? You see the bob there? I'm going to go with no, even though I don't use it. Ignore base rotation on camera? Oh, that's interesting. See? Yes. Instant gravity change. Interesting. Yeah, I also see that there's player speed. I'm already on fast. Mind transfer camera. New view will match the original view. New view will not be adjusted. New view will be... I think I'll just keep it how it is. I don't have any complaints about that. Let's apply these things. And now we are centered. Pretty cool. I also heard they fixed some glitches with levels. So I wonder if that means that that glitch that I found out on Loop. I don't know if it's a glitch, but I was able to get out of the map pretty easily. Who knows if that's actually was intended or not. Alright, 4 minutes in and a lot of talking and stuff. We are on the Lost Marshes, North 3. Looks and sounds good. Thanks, baby. And last episode we learned about the accumulator, which I like. I like a lot. So what are they going to introduce here? Like I said, it's been a little bit, so I kind of forget about what we're doing, or if I saw a new technology in a lab or not. Oh, I did. I remember teleportation. Are we going to be doing teleporting? Substitution. Bring an item to swap. We are going to be doing this thing, but it's like a swapper. Bring an item to swap. Bring an item to swap. detach the damn fan. Swap items. For a while, I thought that was a static fan. Uh-huh. So, we're gonna swap the item back. This is very... Wait. I have to think about what I'm doing. Can we... Can I put it there while it's swapped? I guess right off the bat I'm not seeing how that really helps me. But I did get the hexahedron. Oh, that's enough to get me there. Okay, I didn't think it was strong enough. Alright, that was simple. So that's the swapping technology, I guess. I thought it was like teleportation. It's like you teleport it from one side to the other.
It's based on the original prototype with some modifications. As usual, the data is a mess, but I strongly suspect there might be a functional version somewhere.
I know some of you have heard stories about the answers this device might reveal. But please remember, that is not our main priority here. Keep an eye open for it, but focus on finding Athena.
Whoa! Focus on finding Athena. Let's check social media research. Nope, we're good. We have our first terminal. Will we I don't know why the sentence "will we" fucks me up so much, but are we going to hear from Trevor? Black snow. At least it's not yellow. This is from Yarnith. From Yarnith to Athena, beloved founder. Also, that's another thing. I think the text is bigger now. I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? You are our sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. 5358. Without you... Without you, we are lost. 5358. Does that mean WI? What the hell does that mean? Praise to be your name, Yarnith 640. Oh, there was many more to read, my fault. Human construction. Excerpted from What's Wrong with the World by G.K. Chesterton. Our modern prophetic idealism is narrow because it has undergone a persistent process of elimination. We must ask for new things because we are not allowed to ask for old things. The whole position is based on this idea that we have got all the good that can be got out of the ideas of the past, but we have not got all the good out of them. Perhaps at this moment, not any of the good out of them. And the need here is a need of complete freedom from restoration as well as revolution. 5358. Keep hearing about that. There is one metaphor of which the moderns are very fond. I think there's like a animal in the background that keeps tripping me out. They are always saying, you can't put the clock back. The simple and obvious answer is you can. A clock, being a piece of human construction, can be restored by the human finger to any figure or hour. In the same way, society, being a piece of human construction, can be reconstructed upon any plan that has never existed. Athena, you can indeed turn the clock back, but if it stops ticking, it's dead. Black snow. Actually, I have a picture here. From selective archive documents A to C, the coal mine finally brought decent jobs. It lifted us up from poverty, made us proud. We weren't just ordinary workers. We were the lords of the underworld, and with our skills, we kept the whole country alive. The mine also brought black lung, gruesome injuries, and death. And when it went away, it brought the collapse of our entire society. As for the plant, I know it brought electricity and even more jobs, and I know what a difference that made in people's lives. I also know that when we used to go out and play, there were black flakes in the snow. Miranda writes, why didn't they just switch to a safer technology once they realized coal was dangerous? Failed to load profile. They didn't always have a choice. Sometimes coal was all they had, or were allowed to have. But the alternative was poverty. At other times, they wanted to switch, but there were powerful interests that prevented change. We can't blame people for the world they were born into. Fair, I guess. We are in the Lost Marshes. And it shows. Oh, there's going to be a lot to run around and discover in this place. Let's check out Puzzle 2. Just taking a peek around. Here's our first star opportunity. Looks like it might be it's Pandora, I believe, so I might need to get a green to it. Anyway, let's go to number 2. Possibilities. We're gonna have some height here for a blue emitter. Let's go ahead and just grab this. Possibilities. You know what? We could probably put the accumulator up there, perhaps. We can only grab it via swapping. It's an interesting mechanic. Alright. We'll see if I need to do it like this, but we have blue. I'm thinking that you can just swap this from up here. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Easing us into it. Only got 4 stars, so we can definitely up that soon. Kind of understand how the stars work now. It's kind of like treasure hunting, or get a beam here, or follow this sprite thing. So, I'd like to dedicate an episode soon here. Look at more deer. Lots of deer here. To finding more stars, as they don't seem as, dare I say, impossible as Talos 1. But let's take a look. The music is so beautiful. I just feel like crying sometimes. Yep. So I think this is another Pandora. I believe it's Pandora with the green laser. Could it be from this puzzle? Seems too obvious. And what is this? This is 3. Two of 8 so far in episode 6. I can't believe that. 6 episodes in already. The Talos 2. The wall. Ah, the swapper. So we have a jammer on this side. We have a... Maybe we're going to want to bring that through for some reason. So I see stuff. I'm not entirely sure what it all means yet. We need to open this door, so we're going to need the jammer, whether you like it or not. So red is doing that for us. So they purposely put this fence here. I'm thinking, well, that's interesting, right? Maybe I want to swap this and swap this. Maybe that's not needed in this puzzle. And then we can just swap this and we have it jammed. Okay. They gave you the initial 3 warm-ups. And now they're gonna start putting this on me. Tech Nine's The Rain. It kind of reminds me of this track here. A little bit. Right here, this part. Ah, and there's the... Let's go visit that. What is this? Ah, it's Prometheus. And his spark. So much to see. So much to do. Okay. Let's find a sign. Whoa. What the fuck? Is that a frog? Huh. Oh yeah. I heard me a ribbit. Oh, I was starting to come up, game. Come on. Got lazy. Wanted to see the sign. Right, we just did that. Okay. Well, anyway, there's the sign. 4 is this way. And we can run like this now. So it's cool we're seeing updates for the game. I wouldn't imagine they would abandon it right away. But some good little added features. And there's probably some that I didn't even look at. I know there was terminal size, running backwards, a bunch of little fixes. Wow. Preferential left, right, center for third person, which if you watched my Talos 1 playthrough, I played center, third person. But I don't know, I just naturally kind of worked myself into that. What is that up there? That's a driller. No, I'm sorry. That's an RGB converter outside of a puzzle, it would appear. Is there a fan below? How does one get up there? Alright. Duly noted. Duly noted. Maybe we aren't supposed to get it, but rather send 2 things at it. And then another connector somewhere else will... In fact, that's probably it. What puzzle did I just do? It was... that one. And there's a connector in that one. So I'm going to need to get blue and a red shot at that thing. And then I think green will connect to it. And then boom. That's my initial theory on how to get that star. Because it doesn't, unless there's a fan down there that I don't see. Kind of reminds me of this one puzzle and B. The star in the B world. B7 or something. In Talos 1, where you had to get a fan in the middle and jump up. Craziness. Anyway. Prison. Well, here's how we can get a potential... I don't know where it is, actually. Is it right there? Maybe I'll need something else in here. Potentially, maybe it's not from here. Anyway, let's focus on this puzzle. What was this called again? Prison. Ah. Know how to love prison. Right off the bat, we get... Wow. And that's what we need to go to finish this thing. But it's probably important to grab as many connectors as we can. Why don't we... I don't know if this exactly helps us because I have to perform a swap. Also, probably, yeah, this gate comes down. I think if I do this, this leaves us in a pickle. That would alleviate potentially a height issue, but we can't swap anything. We are reaching the swapping conundrum. We need red through here. Maybe I should have worked on that first. Probably do that first, yeah. So let's take this back, just move it over. We needed quite an angle, so let's just give it as much of an angle as we need. Take this back and swap it with this guy. Whoops, it's the wrong button. L2, let me turn on my fan. Okay, let's go ahead and work incrementally here. That should do it. Okay. I wonder if that blue opens this door. And then there's a switch. Okay, so now that I have this, let's swap one of these and let's do what I was thinking. Where do we want this height? Probably closer. Let's deselect that. This should enable me to keep... Is this enough height? It is. What does that do? It just keeps this door open from this side. So technically speaking, I have freed this up. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see what we have at play here. We're gonna need red though. Coming back this way. Can see a little bit of a problem here. We're gonna want to also equally probably raise this. This is interesting though. So how does one open this gate? Attention to detail is something I struggle with a bit. So what are we missing? Right, I don't want to try to solve this if there's an obvious solution or an avenue to a solution, if you will. Okay, we need blue for the first one and red for the first one and blue for the second one. That's juicy. We're not exactly utilizing everything because there's still you in here. If I were to pick this up, we are essentially screwed. Right, because doing this does what? Doesn't really do me any good. We've got it to this side. But now we got to get red into here, which there is a straight shot. I feel as though I need to fix the order of operations. Yeah, and so I may have actually just screwed the whole thing. I wonder if the game will tell me to reset. Has it not realized? I don't think I can get this back. Wrong button. And in fact, we have a research here. What did puzzles mean to the founder? What did puzzles represent to the founder? Whatever they mean to us in our culture, what did they mean to her? We have no record of her speaking positively about puzzles. She certainly never expressed any interest in solving more of them. So what if to her they weren't trials to overcome or challenges to enjoy, but a trap she had to escape? Wasn't all she wanted at the end to stop solving puzzles and start living a free life in the real world? I mean, Athena did solve a lot of puzzles. From Theophilus of Adana to Dr. Faustus, this is the devil's bargain. You know what? Let's hold off on that because that seems involved a little bit. Let's reset this. Okay, on second thought, this is called prison. So that must be probably referencing this. Could it just be a red herring? Let's grab back what we can, which was this guy. We can swap this for this guy. And then we can grab this guy. Now, a couple things I want to think about before I do this is putting this one on a hexahedron first. And let's just, well, the further back we go, probably the worse chance we have. This might be the method. You have two choices here, it seems, is put that on a hexahedron or put this on a hexahedron. And I think I got into a situation where I wanted this on a hexahedron instead. Now that we have that, because now red can fit through. How far can red fit through? All the way interrupted. Okay. This is definitely, I think, the correct way to set it up, but we are missing the prison one. Because what does that do for me? Yeah, the swapper is, it's an interesting one to say the least. Because if we were able to get that out, that essentially solves the puzzle, right? Blue to blue. So I think we're at the stage of figuring out, how do you get this guy out? What do we have in our arsenal? We have... Okay. Could it be a staircase thing I need to build? How many... Alright. I think I want to try that route. They give us 3 hexahedrons. It's possible that we're supposed to build a staircase to jump over. Open this, it opens. I just need to think about how I set this up, because on one hand it's okay if I fuck it up because it's learning experience. Everything is on this side. I have 3 things I can swap. 2 things that would give me that. I guess this is part of the troubling aspect of this, because it almost seems like I should have red set up in here. All right. No, doesn't really help me. Let's go back to what we had. I might be overthinking this. Let's just try to get this going. No, because I can use that one to get me back. Okay. Yeah, overthought it a little bit. 1, 2, and now we have 3 hexahedrons. Let's try to set up a staircase. It seems like I might be able to pull this off. Oh, you can... What's up, Gordita? You can actually grab this connector from here, but I don't see why you would. You probably want to do this. Oh, it opens both sides. Oh, and we have a new angle. And in fact, this severely helps us out. We don't even have to worry about the blue wall anymore. Potentially. Blue was the most outside one. Okay. Sort of seeing a problem. Let's see if I can work this out. Dropping a lurk. Thanks, Gordita. Let's see what we do. There's some experimentation here for sure. I'm curious about a potential redundancy setup or getting something by itself. Well, I know that this will work, but I don't want to set it up like that, actually. This is what I want to do. Oh. Now let's do it. Okay, that allows me to get rid of this. And the reason why I want to do this is because this setup had me at end goal. Right? And now we just go here to here. Could there have been another way to do this? Probably. Probably using that angle. In fact, maybe. I don't know. But it's done. That was a good puzzle. Oh, what is this? It's interesting.
Wandering around these landscapes, solving puzzles. In a way, 1K's experience must be very similar to Athena's in the simulation.
There's one difference, though. Athena was alone.
It's true. Let's catch up on that social media post. The Devil's Bargain. From Sipylus of Adana to Dr. Faustus, from Malo to Goth. There's a story that the ancients kept telling. A wise man tempted by the devil to sell his soul in exchange for knowledge, with terrible consequences. Excuse me. I've long wondered why they thought this story so important, and I'd be curious to hear what others think. The ancient writers knew that knowledge is dangerous, and its pursuit often leads to tragedy. Knowledge is dangerous for those who want to hoard power. These stories are designed to keep ordinary people compliant. And yet, in a lot of the stories that I've read, the writer seems fascinated with the devil's side of the argument. Like devil's advocate. I think they often conflated political anxieties with technological or intellectual progress because talking about the real problem was taboo. It's a pseudo-profound story that writers reused because it made their work look deeper than it was. I don't know where I stand on this, to be honest. I don't know if I really am catching on too well here. Selling your soul to the devil in exchange for knowledge. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking this tweet. So let's go with the cynical. Yeah, that seems a little harsh. Some of the stories we're talking about are considered masterpieces. I agree. It seems dismissive, but it also seems kind of true, at least sometimes. No, I was definitely being dismissive. I didn't want to put too much thought into that. I'm in puzzle mode. You Xers, you tweeters, let's go check this out. Yeah, we have Athena and Miranda.
Mother, can I suggest something?
Of course, go ahead.
The southern part of the island is completely dead. No animals, no plants. The soil is too alkaline for anything to live except bacteria.
Yes, that's why it's a good location for some of the experiments.
Well, if we want to show that we can make the cosmos more beautiful, then why don't we start there? The desert doesn't have to be dead. If we modify the conditions, life can thrive there. And that could be the first step towards spreading life to other worlds. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a plan.
I think that I want to put blue to that. Wait, I already tried this. Well, hold on. They gave us a bunch of hexahedrons over here. Now that we have a roundabout way of this, perhaps all I need is a way to get the connection going. Or perhaps do I need my staircase for this? I'm just going to get this initial setup going. I think it's like right through that slit. School me. All right. Oh, maybe I'm just, I think it's right there. Okay. It'll all make sense. It'll all make sense. We said we wanted blue going to you. Oh, you fucker. Oh, no, we are good. We have a straight shot. Okay. I'll solve this puzzle, or attempt to, and then get red going there. And I think green will have to come from the connector in here, and then that's... You're so sleepy. Go to sleep then, babe. You deserve it. You've worked hard. Any secret switches? And there's another one. It's probably a find my thing and come back to me. Anyway. Twice. This is called twice. We have a inverter, a jammer, and an accumulator. Perhaps we want to jam first. What does this do? That's interesting. This is called twice. How about instead of going this, you bastard, we go this way and do a little jamming swap action. Don't really need to jam swap, but now we have two. I think what this might enable me to do is get this guy. I think that's all that we really needed to work that way for, potentially. We'll see. Unless I need to actually make that blue by doing the opposite. We'll see how it gets when we're down there. So this is juicy. We're probably going to want the jammer back first. I like that it keeps its connection. At the minimum, we can do this. How does that help me? I'm not sure. Okay. But how can we get that back? I want to see what's down here again. Blue. Yeah, so we're gonna need blue, in fact. So part of me feels like I'm actually gonna want to get that accumulator. Hold on. Whoops. That accumulator to be blue, I think. Again, a very simple puzzle and design, which I like these ones because they usually hurt a little bit. This makes for an interesting situation about how I want to actually do this. Could we try to do jammer swap this way? And then... But here we are again left with a tricky situation. That doesn't keep that open, does it? Wait a second. So that pad does both. See, I gotta look at these colors. So now it makes the swap possible. I was thinking, how the fuck am I gonna do that? And now we have blue. Right. Gotta swap out first. Let's get this back. I don't think we need this anymore. That allows us to swap this out. We're still left with a slight conundrum that I just need to sort out. And, twice. The name of the game is Twice. I think we're done with the inverter. I think there is a play here. And you ask, how does this help me? I don't have an answer yet. We need to get blue all the way in here. With, from my understanding, only one. There was a great puzzle in Road to Gehenna Star World that had 2 jammers and 2 sentries, where you had to unjam one so that you could jam the other one past it, take that one, come to the other side, and unjam it, so then they both worked, and that allowed you to have the door open. This reminds me of that, but I don't think it's like that. Okay, hold on. See, I'm thinking again and all the way through mindset where it has to work from here to there to there. What if we were able to get... Yeah. I think that'll do it. We jam from the inside. We grab this guy. We don't need this back end open because why would you need that? You're right here. So... Drilling Party taught me a lot about not thinking everything needs to work in a 1, 2, 3, 4 straight line way. You can be in something, trapped, but as long as you have the right equipment, you, my friend, can win. Great puzzle. 6. But wait. I also want to think about... Where is it? It's over there. Can we get red to that? Yes. Indeed we can. Go ahead, discharge that. Oh, okay. Boom. Now we have green. So it's exactly forming in my head as I thought it would so far. Let's take a ride on over to... Oh my god. I did take a little bit of damage. That one was the Prometheus Spark. The wall. Is it as simple as just saying it? Oh. Oh. That's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll need this as well. We just need to get connected through to this side, I believe. Wait, can I see the... I guess either direction may have worked. Shit, I didn't leave myself enough room. Well, I can leave it there and just grab it. Where is this guy? It's right there. Maybe we need to come back, like... Might not even needed that. But I'll use it anyways. Oh wait, you know what? There's also this. Whoops. There we go. It's exactly like I thought it was. Is this death? Probably. Let's take the smart route. Hey, what's up, dear? Yay! We were able to get a star.
The hunter does not hunt because he is hungry. He hunts because he revels in death.
I feel like I've heard that from you already. I'm glad that worked. That was fun. So we have 5 done. We're gonna head to 6. Let's just take a look at this guy. 6 is that away. Probably across this way. Look at that. That's so cool. It's fun. Jesus. 6 is down the hill here. 6 is this way. We do have a path that way, which might lead us to a lost puzzle. Which, now that I understand the whole compass thing at the top, it's much simpler to find things. So, yeah, let's take a break. In fact, that's another star thing. Trevor, Poisonous Humility. Author G.K. Chesterton, excerpted from The Orthodoxy by G.K. Chesterton. But what we suffer from today is humility in the wrong place. Modesty has moved from the organ of ambition. Modesty has settled upon the organ of conviction, where it was never meant to be. A man was meant to be doubtful about himself, but undoubting about the truth. This has been exactly reversed. Nowadays, the part of a man that a man does assert is exactly the part he ought not to assert himself. The part he doubts is exactly the part he ought not to doubt. He ought not to doubt the divine reason. Huxley preached a humility content to learn from nature. But the new skeptic, is so humble that he doubts if he can even learn. Thus, we should be wrong if we had said hastily that there is no humility typical of our time. The truth is that there is a real humility typical of our time. But it so happens that it is practically a more poisonous humility than the wildest prostrations of the ascetic. The old humility was a spur that prevented a man from stopping, not a nail in his boot that prevented him from going on. For the old humility made a man doubtful about his efforts, which might make him work harder. But the new humility makes a man doubtful about his aims, which will make him stop working altogether. Miranda, I had to read this twice to fully understand it. I don't think reading it 5 times would help me. Excursion from Miranda to Athena. It's incredible. There's an entire submerged town just off the coast, surprisingly well preserved. Sailing over it, I finally understood what the ancient meant by eerie. I obviously couldn't have the kind of physiological response they did, but I think the mental response was pretty close. A contradictory response, part melancholy, part fascination. It's strange how tragedy and destruction make the beauty of civilization more obvious. Miranda. P.S. A deer got into the maintenance area and made a huge mess. Sorry, I'll clean it. P.P.S. I may have been feeding it. Failed to load profile, failed to load comment. Founding 6 from Hypatia's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 296. Cornelius and Sarabai went back to the dam today. We've been holding off on constructing any new humans to concentrate on building a home for them first. But there's a limit to what 13 people can do on their own, and everyone is eager to start construction on some of the more ambitious structures. Okay, so this is about New Jerusalem. Not this place. Sarabai's kindness and patience is something that we'll certainly miss out here, where tempers can sometimes run high. And I'll miss Cornelius too. He was there when I was born, and he is just as much a father to me as Athena and Alexander Drennan are my mothers. But I suppose I can always go visit them. The dam isn't that far, and once we complete the monorail in a few decades, it will truly only be a few minutes away. And what are a couple dozen years, really, when you might live forever? The dam isn't that far. Alright, let's hear Trevor.
Something I really like about Alex, one of the reasons why I'm here doing this, is that she's really humble. She has this incredibly positive view of humanity. She believes we can accomplish anything, but it's not about her. She doesn't think that she's smarter or better than anyone else. She just looks at us as a species, and even though she can see how small we are in the grand scheme of things, she thinks that we could conquer the stars and give meaning to the universe. Even now, even when none of us are going to live to see it. Isn't that awesome?
She was pretty damn cool. I'll give you that, Trev. Six. A lot of these puzzles are like, you walk up, they're offset to the right. Weird. Up and down. We already have a pre-connected RGB converter, which would be spitting out blue for us. Which for right here, that would be in goal. This reminds me of Crater's star in items. A lot of Gehenna references in my head. Anyway. We do have blue here, which would... Why don't we just start by... Well, we can't just grab that. It needs to be swapped. Conundrum number 1. So it seems like hexahedron is important. Why don't we take a ride? Oh, that's swappable too, actually. Shit, I didn't even see that. This is interesting. What is green invert? Is that blue? Interesting. Green converts... Well, maybe it's not converting that. I do kind of... Hold on. I don't think green inverts anything. What can it invert to? Okay, interesting. Anyway, there's really only one thing I can think of, and it's to swap you. Fans. We might need to take fans off. That might not have been the move. Now that I'm realizing about fans. What's up, Bryce? What is up, my guy? Long time no see. What is our goal? Our goal is to get blue here. You know, I may have messed this up because I don't see a red connection anywhere. It could also be BS. I don't think it is. Why do we have green to begin with? That's interesting. And the hexahedron does what exactly? That only inverts red to blue. We do have blue here. Oh. So that would make red. This game should cost 30 because it's pretty new. 30 bucks again for this game is a really good price. I would recommend playing the first one first if you are ever so inclined, which is also on console. It's also on PC. I think Talos 1 is better on PC since I've seen my brother play it on PS4. It's the same game, but it is just, there's some quality of life stuff that's not there. But I would recommend playing 1 first. If you're into just having some chill time doing puzzles, definitely. Talos 1 I bought for like $5 actually on PC I bought it for like $3 on sale. I don't know if you got a PC. Why don't we, instead of, yeah, I gotta remember the whole swapping mechanism. Well, I might need that actually. Shit. The question is why? Part of me feels like I need to go up there. I want to reset this puzzle. Up and down. Up and down. We have made our first swap. And the question is why? Okay. It lost its connection? You mean defeating Commander Nile and Castle Sol solo with no bewitching branch isn't your idea of chill? I don't even know what a bewitching branch is. So I killed him without that too, apparently. What is that? And also, no, that is not my definition of chill. That's why I played this game and I also played Neo. Because I have my non-chill game and then I have my chill game. I can turn off my brain. Well, see, I can turn off a part of my brain. Oh, it turns his summons against him. That's good to know. Alright, I gotta think about the end goal here, which is getting blue to here. So how can we do that? Well, I have blue here. Okay, so blue and green equal red, which then inverter would turn that to blue. I think that is our goal. In order to do that, where can I see blue and green? Right there is our connection. Now, you and your lady like movies? Yeah. You got recommendations? We're not like crazy movie people, but we've slowly started to watch more. We also like shows, so let me know about that. Technically speaking, we have 1, 2, 3. Well, actual objects we can grab is 1, 2, 3, and then I think we need to get this guy out. And that is problematic. Oh, the new Godzilla? Is that on HBO? How was it? I could see this being problematic. I think I might have to set this up later, but at least we know pretty simply. Right, like if I had like the... Oh, that'll work fine. Yeah. I can connect it to that, it'll be blue, it'll go right into there. You went real deep. No, theaters in Japanese. Oh shit. Like they showing it in theaters in Japanese? May have overread the psychological implications of it. Is it not the same old like formula they had? Let's keep the connections just in case. But what if we don't need to be up there? What if we indeed kept it up here like the puzzle originally had it? And then I worked on we can use this fan to grab another thing. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I want to swap this. Oh, can you not connect to it when it's up there? Well, that's a bummer. It is and it isn't. If you want to follow me down the rabbit hole, I'll take you. Yeah, sure. I'm going to keep working on this. Just type away. I'll read it. I don't know much about Godzilla, to be honest. So, yeah. Do inform me. This is an interesting development. You can't actually do that, what I was thinking of doing. I'm still not entirely sold on the usefulness of said hexahedron. So then... the issue we face right now is that I need this guy here. Up and down is called. Godzilla was created 9 years after the bombs dropped on Japan. He is a metaphor for the terror nuclear war brought. Oh, okay. I did not know that. It's my belief that the movie as a whole is a story about overcoming trauma from your past that has prevented you from truly living in the present, and that Godzilla is a tangible representation of that in our protagonist's life. Therefore, defeating Godzilla wasn't only defeating the monster, it was overcoming the fear and shame that he carried with him that prevented his growth and embrace of the blessings in his life. I mean, that all makes logical sense, in my opinion. Scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Might be overthinking this a little bit, actually. Well, perhaps not. There isn't another way to get up there, is there? Ah, fuck, I forgot about the whole swapping thing. Damn it. Keep forgetting about the swap shit. Damn it, I didn't bring anything with me. If this is red and I took a green and red, it would make blue. Green and red would make blue. Godzilla movie made me cry. No way I thought I'd ever say that. Hey man, real men cry. That's good, though. That means the movie is good. If it's invoking emotion on that level, then it's a good movie. I remember Click made me cry. Then again, I was like 13, but so we need to get this is a little tricky for sure. For sure. What am I trying to do here? I'd like to see... What did I want this for? Oh, it's so problematic. I wanted to see if there was another way up here. No. Yeah. You have no problem with crying. It's just I didn't expect it to happen in Godzilla in the theater next to 50 other men. Nah, man. That's... Oh. That's good, though. I'm gonna have to check it out. I wonder if it would make you cry if you didn't know that stuff. And it's that. Can you say hi to me and my girls, Ada and Spencer? It would blow their minds. Ada? Just let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Spencer's easy. Is it Ada? Or I'm imagining it's Ada. If you didn't know the psychological aspects to the movie. Like if you just went in like me blind without knowing that, would I be like, oh, this is just a sick movie? Ada and Spencer. Yeah, just let me know when. While I ponder about this very perplexing puzzle. Oh, you didn't know either. Okay, yeah, so yeah. I guess crying shall commence. I don't think this hexahedron is needed. This is a tricky one. Because you can't utilize what's up there. What we do have going for us is we have this connection here. And now it's a matter of... Hey there, Ada and Spencer, how's it going? Oh no, this won't work. I watch your dad's videos on YouTube. And I am grateful, you know, lucky enough that he watches some of mine and joins my streams. So I have watched videos with one of you two in it. I don't know which one is who is in the videos with your dad, but I did watch a little bit of, I think it was Zelda, and it was awesome. And also one of you guys roasted your dad in a boss fight, I think it was. So that was funny. I hope you guys are doing well. How do I... And if I seem a little distracted... So everything is Ada. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Yeah, if I seem distracted, it's because I do have this puzzle in my brain, which is kind of stumping me a little bit. No problem at all. If you do play this game, I actually played it with my nephews, who are, I would imagine, around the same age as your daughters, and with a little bit of guidance, they started to do their own thing and solve a lot of puzzles once they understood some key concepts. So it could be something you play alongside your girls, and it could be a bonding thing, you know, puzzles. Solve puzzles with Dad. It could be a series. You never know. You never know. Hello. Hello, how's it going? I need young, brilliant minds to help me solve this puzzle. Okay, let's focus up here. Whoa, I wasn't looking at my screen. Bring an item to swap. Good, I'm glad that you're good. Did you watch Godzilla as well? What does this angle do for me? Good night. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Ada. And company. Let's go ahead and do a reset, just to try to reset my brain a little bit and see if I can piece this together a little bit better. Yeah, I wasn't sure who was going to bed. All right, see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out, Bryce, and good night to your family. See, that made me think that I could connect to it. That stumped my whole thing. That stumped my whole way of thinking. Now, if I wanted to go up there with something else, I need to get something else. That's problematic. Does it need to be problematic? Damn it. It might be. That's a little bit problematic, isn't it? Isn't it, bruv? What exactly am I doing? I'm swapping this. This is up and down. Alright, we made a swap. Is this actually doing anything for me? I'm not entirely sure yet. Don't think I've changed where I'm at in this puzzle. Unless at this stage, dang it. I think I see the solution. I think I potentially see the solution. I won't really need these anymore. Right? Because I got my items down here. So I think I... Oh, wait. I think I just need to switch the order. Yeah, I think I just think I need to switch the order. In order to do that, all I need is to come up here, take you. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think the solution is there. This should invert it to blue. And we should be on our merry way. There we go. Boom!
I often think about how many cities there are out there under the ocean. Cities where people lived for thousands of years. Cities with their own history, their own culture.
History.
All of it lost under the waves. If they'd been less greedy, they could have kept all that.
I don't think we can pass moral judgment on an entire species based on the decisions of a handful of leaders. But I do think they made a mistake. They stopped caring about what they built. They stopped seeing the romance of civilization.
The Lost Marshes starting to pick up difficulty there. That's a good puzzle. Had to use everything in my arsenal there. Propulsion. Propulsion. Okay, that makes sense. I had a feeling there would be an accumulator. Let's not try to outsmart the puzzle. Just take exactly what they give us. Oh, how about that? And we do have a driller as well. So right away, my idea of thinking is we have a blue there. So I think it's going to be important for me to get this guy over there and get it charged with blue, and then we're going to use this inverter up here to go from, we can go through purple to that. That's my initial theory. Let's try to work on that. I'm not going to set this up there yet. The driller is going to be key, I think, in this process. Okay, so now it comes down to a matter of, can we even see this? Sure, that's difficult, huh? But we also have this guy into play, and we really just need to get it accumulated. Usually that means I'm just not close enough. Let's try that again. Cool. I think now I don't necessarily need the hexahedron. And again, my goal was to okay, I can sort of see a problem. What needs to occur first? Maybe it's not an issue. Let's work on this slowly. I think this is a fine, safe place for this. We need to get that guy up there. So maybe I need to do some pre-steps. I think fan blades are going to be very important. But we ran into another issue. Fan blade's over there. I got everything on this side. And that's where things get tricky. Okay. Hexahedron's sitting there doing nothing. And I don't think he's relevant anymore. Okay, that's problematic. For sure, we are left here in a 1-2 less issue. So I think I'm potentially overthinking this a little bit. Propulsion. Can't swap them. I feel like my winning strat would be having the accumulator over here. Or yeah. Because if I had that over here in the place of this, I could swap the driller out. That is the key here. And then we just go pop, pop, we're in. So I need to figure that out. I need to figure out a way to get you over here. Right, we have some swapping to do. Let's bring you back so that I can swap you out. You're still up there. Let's swap this. Bang. Oh, no, actually. I just need to give you a connection. Okay. Cool. That's a good puzzle. Number 7 is in the bag.
Solved that one.
No, sorry.
Oh, it was really clever.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I do declare. Ah, we have social media, places of longing, New York. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, the paintings and the artist, the drawings, the paintings, the art is quite good. New York was a place that aroused great passions. Some loved it and called it the greatest city in the world. Others hated it and called it an ugly cesspit full of rude snobs. I think I agree with the latter. A bit. If you're from New York, I don't give a shit. I don't know where the truth lies, but I know it was a place full of life. There was always something new going on. People rushing about, excitement in the air. That also goes for Philadelphia. And Dallas. It must have been an overwhelming sensation to stand in the canyons formed by those great skyscrapers in a crowd of people feeling history happening all around you. Pretty picture, though. I still want to try Philly cheesesteaks and New York pizza, but I might not be welcome now after my latest comments. Poor me. I'll go to Connecticut. I'll go to New Haven where the pizza's better anyways. Oh, now I'm really hurting people's feelings. This was called full transmission? Transmission. Oh, this is... These ones are tricky when they do this. We have a fan here. Is that... Yeah. Oh my god. It's me. We're starting to combine elements. So there's really only one thing I can do right now. This is not removable, is it? No. Only one thing we can do right now. Wow. Let's just take what we can get. Oh, you won't, Kai? Yeah, I'll just come up here to make this a little bit easier. I think what we'll do is we'll jam... Technically speaking, if I can't jam it from up here... I can. Let's get you closer to the edge so that I can see you. Fuck, I forgot we have to swap. Alright, you're up, champ. Bring it with you. Now we have a driller. We also have a red emitter in here. And the red emitter is going to activate this fan and allow us to come up here. It would appear that we have grabbed everything from this puzzle. Now it's a matter of putting our brains to work. So what is the relevance to this guy? There must be... There's a connector. Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. For show. Transmission? Wait. We can't go through horizontal holes, but can we drop through vertical holes? Wow. Oh, we needed to swap it. Of course, I should have known better. Well. Methinks that I can, no. Hold on. There's no sneakiness going on there. How can you and I, sir, figure this out? We can drop in vertically. What can we do from down here? If only I was able to... It's also interesting that this is here. You dropping in wouldn't really help either. You sufficiently broke my daughter's brain in a good way. I guess I'm glad to hear that. I don't know why. Why I broke the brain of a daughter. But I'm glad. Portal or just hold to below? This is called a driller. And you can only drill through these copper-esque oxidized walls, and it makes for some tricky little puzzles for sure. What is that? So not a portal. I guess technically it is a portal to below, but and then this is a clone, and then these are swappers. So they're starting to combine these different technologies, and you won't see these technologies in the first game. These are all new. This one you will, though. Connector. Oh, she watches streamers on kids' YouTube but can't have interaction, which I think is for the best. It's a toxic landscape out there. Now, what would it, I think Jammer is out of the picture. There's still this object. Yeah. It's safe. Definitely smart to protect the children. You might see your comments get disabled if you. I've seen it on other channels. One called Outdoor Boys. They post awesome videos, but the dad, he runs the channel. His stuff got his comments got disabled. Sorry. Is this really any help to me? Because yeah, this is a tricky one. The simplest ones are quite tricky. I wish I could drop this to you, but I'm not seeing a way. Is there any overhang? They purposely didn't leave me any sort of overhang. But now that you are on that level, does this help me with anything for me? Perhaps. I'm not too knowledgeable about the situation with the kids' videos. But yeah, it is just something I have seen where if you do involve your kids. Now, I don't know if you're not showing them. That could be the difference maker as well. He shows his kids. So I feel like if you're going to show your kid, it's probably best to be like, no comments, because people are terrible. It sucks that that's a side of the internet. Yeah, but you definitely want to look into that. And his comments are disabled like throughout his channel, like even just videos of him now. I guess it's considered like a kid's channel. Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'll be waiting to see that video come up. Melania is no joke. She's absolutely no joke. I could only beat her with a mimic tier, and that took a while. What is this giving me? You'll get it, man. Just watch Let Me Solo Her, and then study his moves. If he can do it, you can do it. I'm certainly struggling to see how we can get an item in here, and that's going to be key to solving this puzzle. Because I think once I have that, I'm like pretty set. Because technically speaking, if one person sits there, one's there, this puzzle's over. So it's just about figuring out how can I get an item there. An item must be able to get there. What item? There can only be, it's either this one or it's that one. Yeah, dude, the whole region thing was fucked. That took me a while to learn. That's why some of these games, you want to replay them and then you're like, there's always that one boss. Now, she's totally optional. Sorry, buddy. I just wanted to do that. Let's go back up together. Let's go back up here together. Oh, shit. Oh, what is the relevance? We know that we can drop in this way. We know that we can drop in. Yeah, good luck, though. For sure, her and Niall were the two that I have always cheesed because I wasn't good enough, so I have to prove myself. I can GG. You can do it, man. I mean, the only sort of cheese I did was using a mimic tier, which I wouldn't really consider that a cheese. Is this number 8? Yeah, most number 8s stump me, I've noticed. That's when the difficulty picks up tremendously. I don't see a way to get this fan involved. I'm not seeing that way. I kind of like the idea of taking this and coming down with it. Not entirely sure what that helps me with, though. I don't want to forget about the jammer, but I don't see how that helps me either. Unless... I guess I'll explore that route. Not sure how long you've been on this one, but I have an idea. I did Black Knight Tish, level 10 summon, and the Briar Spinning Blade that took over half health on one attack. He knocked her down, I shredded. That's awesome. I have been on it for maybe like 10 minutes. So give me a little bit of time. If you don't mind. I want to work in some other ideas. Could be a multi-step process that I'm missing out on. What does jamming even do for me? I'm still without an item. Didn't gain anything from that. If I swap that, and then I swap this, I'm in the exact same place. Go with her idea, more important. She always has the answer. She's smart. I feel like it's definitely easier to see the answer from the outside looking in, but give me a little bit longer, and then we'll let ideas go. Oh, so you're blackmailing me. Understood. You fucking blackmailing me, dog. What the fuck? I don't wanna. I want to know your idea. Don't take it like that. It's just. And if I need your idea, I'll go in there and wake you up. I want to struggle a little bit more. I mean, I might figure it out. We'll see. Right now, I'm definitely like stumped, but I've only been stumped for like a little bit, so I want to keep trying things out. We have 1, 2, 3 items that can potentially be moved. One of them stuck on a swapper, so therefore, and I feel like I've already used it up to its intent. No blackmail. Just fucking with you. Now, all I need to do is figure out how to get an item into there. And this is called transmission. Oh, I wonder if they added that in. Can I see the... No, you still can't. Damn, PC's got it made, huh? Transmission. So what are we transmitting? Possibly something through there. There's got to be some weird mechanic that that I'm not seeing. I wish there was a way to get you up there, though. I mean, I can transmit you this way, but like, what are we gaining there, man? This one's gonna be probably obvious once I. It's all I gotta do is get an item into here, huh? Fuck! Why is that so hard? If there's a way to get this fan up there, I can't think of it. And usually, if I can't think of it, it's not it, and I'm missing something obvious. There's got to be a variation with this driller. But even still, how does that help me? What happens if... We can't both be on that level, can we? Why is there two? Why is there two? What does 2 do for you? Oh, number 8. Number 8. The number 8s in this game have like giving me the work. The driller was in here. Is there any relevance? What am I missing? What are we missing, little guy? Come through. Well, maybe not. How can we get that motherfucker to fall through? What does jamming on this side do? Already tried that. That allows us to fall through. So now we're both here. Whoop-de-doo. What am I missing? Be a whole lot of me thinking here. You or an I, bro. Who's it gonna be? How can we help each other? Let's think about Spider-Man meme. How can we help each other in this situation, my friend? Boom, boom. Take a good look around at everything. Make sure I'm not missing anything silly. Nope. You've gotten everything, bud. Oh. Not me trying to do some BS. Huh. You can shoot here, you can shoot here. I am missing a key aspect. Hope it's no BS like that. Like I gotta do some crazy. Can I get on top of you? Can we go shoulder shrugging? Didn't matter. I wouldn't be able to pull it through here. So then I don't think that is the way. Transmission. What are we missing, man? I need to get this item to you. Catch it. Yeah, that'll never work. Babe, are you still there? I don't want your idea. I want a hint of your idea. I just hope there's not another hidden shit. Can I jam my clone? My goal for the puzzle is to activate this red, jump up here and do that. I need to get that via here, but I have to do a swap. I have to get an item in inside of here. So if you know the answer, don't tell me, but just give me like a hint. This was all like first phase of this puzzle. I don't really see how it helps me now. Wait. Hold on. I'm not looking at chat yet. I think I figured it. Or perhaps I didn't. Or perhaps this is why we have a clone. Fuck. Oh, you don't know the answer. Where I have it right now. If I bring him back down and have him stand on this, and then I swap that, and then we're still left with a little bit of a problem. But at least I got an item there. I figured out how to get an item there via the driller. If only I was actually utilizing the jammer. I probably should have had it jamming that door. Yeah, let's do this again. Except, let's reset it because I can't think about how to get that back and I don't want to. I think I have it. Took me a little bit. Do you see where I'm trying to get the item? Between this level. Okay, hi there. Yeah. Okay, hold on, wait. Can we zoom too on that? Oh my god. The creep level is crazy. Okay. There's something I have to do first. Oh, right. Get this guy out. We want to get this guy out. Maybe come here. Fuck. The fun part of not seeing your guy. No worries. I think I'm about to solve it. Shortly, of course. If that's what I'm doing, why can't I? Maybe I don't have it. Actually. Because it seems as though you can't jam it from here. Unless I'm able to... I don't know. I thought I had it. Perhaps I don't have it. All good though. I'll keep working at it. Progress has been made. Where my homie at? Did I not free you yet? No. Oh, what the... Right, I was looking at your face. Ah, shit. Well, there's... Let's do this. Let's get me... I need you in a position that we can help each other. Damn it. Fuck it. You. Over here. See, this is where shit gets tricky. Or perhaps this is where I need to use you again. Let's jam that. Let's take this. Let's think about what we have here. Before using this, now let's get you here. Fuck, I need to be in a position that I can actually see the guy. Whoops. Where can I click this dude without having a problem? Oh, let's hope that sends us both through. The idea is to have us both go through this. It's exactly what occurred. Now we can make the swap. Now, I don't want to mess this up. And I don't think I'm gonna. I think we're both safe to come down. Yeah, that initial setup was brutal a little bit. I can stand here. Oh, wait. That is problematic again. No. No, it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be. We just need to swap you. And now... Why did I think it was anyway? Only one of us has to go up. Anyway. 8 is done. Goddamn, that was tough. That was a good puzzle. That was a great puzzle. Wow. It's good stuff. Whoa. Okay, we got 2 more lost puzzles and probably another star, a lost lab, and whatever other goodies I can possibly find here. But all 8 main puzzles are done in North 3. We are at just about 2 hours, so see how this goes. So that's done. We can start doing question mark following now. I think this is a lost puzzle. And those are pretty hard, so that should take us some time. And yeah, it is. Our first lost puzzle. We'll check out the shoreline soon. There's got to be something hiding over there. Elegance. We have a fan blade that we can swap. However, that's irrelevant to us in stage 1 of this puzzle. That would get us to there for the driller. We have a jammer we could swap. We have a bladeless fan, except it looks like it needs red power. There is a connector there and red there. Elegance is this one. Probably because we're going to be doing some flying elegantly. We have a driller. Do we want to drill right away? I think not. I think I want to maybe... I don't see a purpose of this room besides this, of course. So that's tricky, but we can at least jam swap for now. Get into a conundrum and then try to fix it. But at least we have now 2 items plus... Well, no, we don't have the driller anymore unless we swap for it. We could jam from this side. What do we want to get rid of? Probably just 1 jammer. Maybe this is what we want. Let's get this back. And now, where does that leave us? Might have to... This is the only other object that I can think of that we can potentially swap this with. But, yeah. That's a problem. So, like I said, we'll get into a conundrum of how can we fix it? We need that fan blade back. We need the driller. What if we weren't on this side? We can't drop it in, huh? Damn. So it's not gonna be dropping on that side and solve it that way. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that is so tricky, mate. I really don't think this side's relevant anymore. But I'm missing a key thing. Then putting the swapper right there kind of... Well, why am I so hung up? The whole wall is able to be used. So my idea might still be there, actually. And I've just kind of got hung up on the whole... Right? Now you'll do the job. I don't need you there. I can then... Okay, we sort of have another problem. I can't just swap this. Fuck. Bow, bow, bow. It is thinking time. Are there any other aspects to this puzzle? That's powering the fan, but we don't have a fan blade. What if I don't think that helps because I could have just dropped off on there anyways. Two jammers that aren't in use, but they're on swappers, therefore. How does that really... We successfully got that on that side. There's a deer. Tricky, tricky, tricky. What is this called again? Fuck, I forgot. Elegance. 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 Let's think about this from perhaps a different perspective. Not sure if that actually does anything for me. Well, no. Still not exactly helpful because we're just one for wanting swapping this bad bitch. Perhaps I'm a step ahead than where I need to be. I like this development. Elegance. Nothing sleazy like that. What are you being elegant about? Well, you're gonna need to be connected, man, one way or another, brother. What the fuck are we gonna do here? It feels like we're one short, but perhaps, well, clearly we aren't, but how can we get this done? Elegantly. You're not gonna be able to. It ain't gonna work that way. And there's only one other object unless I swap it with something. How is that relevant to this? You could jam the door, but What would jamming the door do? Still doesn't power that. I don't know. That wouldn't work because how the fuck am I going to get to this side? Actually, I do need to jam the door. Holy moly. That's another aspect I didn't even think about. I am indeed going to need the need for speed. Okay. Still a bit troubling. There's an order to the madness that I do not see, my friend. We're gonna need that. Damn good puzzle, I'll tell you what. Shit. This is just another jammer. I don't know what bringing another jammer into the equation would do. This is good. This is good stuff. I tell you what. This one's got me stumped a little bit. For sure. We know we can get the jammer inside. We need to get the fan on. We gotta be close. We have to be close. There's an elegant way to do this. Which to me sounds like just a method of madness. Why don't we... Because I only need to have this on while I'm up here. Now we can swap this. And I'm up here. Now I can just swap this. God damn. Alright, how to work through the steps a little bit. Really break it down. That's a fantastic puzzle. Very tough. Wow. We're out of here. Let's take a peek around here. A structure. Oh, this is just one of the legs or something. Gosh. I know we could build the tower even before this one, but you know, it's worth looking around a little bit. You never know what you're gonna get. That's a tough puzzle. At some point you're just thinking, look, I can only do X, Y, and maybe not even Z. I have to think a way to do this. In order to do this, I need that. So I have to have this. Elegantly. Oh, what's this? What the fuck? What the hell is this? Well, it doesn't seem to be interactable yet. As if it's still holographic. duly noted is a star surrounded by sigils in North 3 behind the first lost puzzle. Yeah, I can't stop jumping. It's a Fortnite habit. I don't even play Fortnite. I used to a long time ago. The water sounds so cold. A lot of land. A whole lot of nothing, really, so far. Of course, I could be missing things, but it doesn't really change the fact that there's just a whole lot of nothing. Oh, we have something way out there. Oh, is that the Sprite? Let's do that. Maybe. I wonder if that's a lost lab over there. Oh, did you see that I jumped and started sprinting midair? It actually moved me faster midair. It's getting away. I lost it. There it is. The soundtrack for these things are cool. Oh my god. I'm not getting distracted. I'm not getting distracted. Duly noted. Whoa. There's got to be a way to steal a hexahedron, or potentially there's a hexahedron out here. Shit. This is juicy right here. Ah, the music went back. Oh, good thing I got that achievement already. About like finding that thing without the music going away. Gosh, so much to see. Focus on one thing at a time. How can I get on this? A landscape here. Ah. So it's level 6. It's just chilling up there. Will it allow me to sprint up this? It does. That is hilarious. Oh no. Okay. I know that there's massive fall damage. Or I don't know about massive. I lost it again. Shit. There it is. I don't know if I talked to this. I think we made it. Just about. And that should be both on this area. Scoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Okay. 2 stars here. We got 1 of 2 here. None in there. I hate this. Sometimes the menu can be a little finicky. Perhaps I'll click this one sometime. 2 of 2 there. 1 of 2 there. 0 of 2 there. Yeah, so I'll go back at another episode. Probably dedicated to just doing some, you know, midway playthrough star catch up, if you will. As I said before. Excuse me. I'm gonna go chase after some question marks. The stars aren't too bad. I haven't done too well on the like X marks the spot ones, but I haven't really put in any effort for those either. And that's what I want to do in a separate episode. Just kind of get caught up. I'd like to see that number go up. I know I said I could do them at the end, but I worry about endings and not having a chance. Is this another lost puzzle? Yeah, I don't see us. Yeah, there's the sign. Okay, we have our second and final lost puzzle of North 3. Here we go. These are tough. These are good. These are fun. Keep seeing these little cutouts, but I think that's just design. All around. Around the world. Around the world. Right off the bat. We have an RGB converter, a red emitter, red receiver. I'm holding to... Yeah, this one seems... Do I really... Can I just... I can do this, right? Yeah. Okay. So right off the bat, we have this. This is all around. Now we have a jammer. It would appear that I have to make this swap. Now we have green and red. I'm an RGB converter. So let's see what we have. It's interesting. We're going to be using some sneaky angles and some high-level mastery here. We can't see anything from here. We can only see... This is irrelevant technically because I can't interact with it while it's on this swapper or pedestal. I don't exactly see a solution quite yet. We're gonna need green to open it. We only have red and blue emitter, so that makes sense. Don't they have an extra... Oh, I did that there. If I do the jamming... That doesn't help me. How does that even help me? Skipping steps. Let's jam this way. That frees this up. Part of me feels like I should probably swap this now. Now we have two things on this side of the gate. Potentially. Because what I can do is this, bring this over, and now we can play with some ideas. We needed blue in here. Ooh. Which can see part of that problem potentially. can see a bit of an issue there. We have two connectors. One is a throwaway, I think. Well, actually, we're gonna need that set up. Yeah. We're gonna need that set up, I think. Let's go back. I think one of these is a throwaway, but shit. We'll see. I guess technically... Oh yeah. It wouldn't be a puzzle if it wasn't damn good. Alright. Where's my red emitter? Alright. This is the only thing giving me a blue. So if I put this like right here, we can technically, potentially, and that keeps it open. But again, we're left with another issue. But it doesn't need to be if I brought that here, because technically, I think last time I made a swap when I didn't need to make a swap. Potentially, I don't know. You're the only way we get blue, so you are irrelevant. And that allows me back in there in case I need that. Since I have this open, how does this help me? All around. I don't know if I like the execution of what I've done. Let's stop and think. We're gonna need you. For sure. We're gonna need you, bud. I think it's just some sort of order that we're gonna need you in. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just had to work out the logistics a little bit. Good puzzle. I still have not found my lost lab. Usually I find that naturally. It's probably this guy, huh? I think that hands that aren't like full in blue, kind of like a washed out blue, means I haven't found them yet. We are following this question mark. think I saw this from a distance. Another lost lab. God damn, dude, the graphics are so good. Hold on. Not everything the founder built lasted. One of the founder's labs seems to have collapsed. I guess that shows that even the founder has limits. There's no human building that can survive without maintenance. Roots are stronger than concrete. Unless she destroyed it on purpose, of course, but it seems like the ceiling just came down. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the puzzle clusters on the island correspond to the presence of labs, except the lab near our base camp, which doesn't have any puzzles attached to it, although it does have other strange structures surrounding it. Are the puzzles guiding us to the labs, or are we just finding the labs by accident? It's actually a really fair question. It's a good question. Okay, so there isn't a way into this one. Wow. Well, how about it? I love the color change. There's another question mark down yonder. Cool little structures. I also haven't seen our people. I feel like that's an odd occurrence. Usually I see them walking around. Unless something happened last episode that I'm just completely blanking on. Which is very well. It's probably the case. I don't know. I haven't seen them. But we got both stars. That I'm happy about, for sure. Oh shit. Oh. There's a question mark out this way, and then in fact there's like a little hut or something. Way out there. There's so much to this place that I haven't found any ancient artifacts or any of those things. I haven't been looking exceptionally hard by any means. Sometimes there's so much vastness that I just stick to a path because it's a bit easier. Oh, you know what? There was that Prometheus. The spark. Prometheus's spark. Okay, let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's a terminal. Oh, let's see, 06.
You may wonder why I insist on these unsanctioned, unplanned expeditions. Some think it is because I hate civilization and prefer to lose myself in nature. This is precisely the opposite of the truth. It is because I love New Jerusalem that I have to leave. Because it is only when I am here that I fully appreciate what the city means. And also because I believe that if I stayed at home, I would one day be ethically compelled to commit acts of violence against those who, in their arrogance, imagine that humans should live in harmony with the chaos that surrounds us.
Lysacia would commit acts of violence. I'm not headstrong about getting that that spark, you know. I'm sure there might be an achievement, but excuse me, from what I can tell, is that their main purpose is to be used as like get out of jail free cards. which I don't really have interest in doing. But I'm heading to the tower. We are going to activate whatever it is we're going to activate and wrap this episode up. We, of course, first have to build a bridge. Here we go. I think I did this. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Good old trip. That first message cracked me up. Okay, we got to get to that island. First time hearing this music. What's over here? Just, wow, it looks so cool. I guess if you fall. Hey, that's how you get up. So I'm gonna have to. Oh, and there's this. Oh, it's a good thing I'm looking around. More question marks on the map. What's that next to the 5?
Miranda, would you like to play a game?
A
Sounds
game?
creepy.
That sounds like fun.
It is. Remember what Alexandra Drennan said about games?
They're part of what makes us human.
Exactly. And this is a game Alexandra Drennan designed when she was still in school. It's based on her favorite book. Have a go.
She sounds creepy, but she could just be trying to sound sweet for the child. Or child. You have quite the distance to travel. Let's just take what the game gives us right now. Oh, that was it. One bridge. Would you like to play a game? That's another thing they changed. There's no more click to use elevator. They added that you can now, you just automatically go. That's interesting. Gosh, I love the blue in here. Like,
Hear me,
Rithia.
friend, and heed my words. Beware Pandora. She is nothing but fear and despair, and she will do anything to prevent you from reaching the flame. It is she who disrupted the trials of the Sphinx, and who bound me in the...
And the what? The chains? Or something more sinister? Red nipple. Immense. Lost Marshes. Activate the tower in the Lost Marshes.
Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone
Oh,
come
shit.
to the VTOL, please.
Right,
It's
I
time
finished.
to find Athena.
What about Pandora? She seems capable of displacing or controlling the other entities.
We should be careful, but we can't let such a vague threat paralyze us. Just keep your eyes open.
Fair enough. We're heading back to the VTOL. Let's ride. Yeah, there's all. Look at that. I think next episode, before we go back to the megastructure, I will go back and do some star hunting. Just do my best to try to find them. I don't have too many to find, decent bit, but depending on how long that takes, maybe I do some megastructure work, or I save that for its own episode. But let's travel to the megastructure first and end it there.
There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Rakovsky building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Canada. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing.
Catch 22. I think it's worth pursuing it. All right, my friends, that is where I will end this episode, part 6. It's pretty good. 2 hours and about, 38 minutes, give or take, and a little hiccups, but typical struggles. Wasn't as bad as Drilling Party. That seems to be the new ceiling. For now. But east and north, one megastructure section in between that, and now we're going to head to our second megastructure section of the game. So I'm very excited. So that's going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And until next time, peace.